Hey team, today we're going to be working on finding the coordinate that yields a given slope. The points -8, 4 and -6, r, which is going to be our missing coordinate, lie on a line with a slope of 3. Find the missing coordinate r. So normally we have x1, y1. We'll go ahead and label these guys. So this is going to be x1, y1. And we would have x2, y2. Now you guys are probably saying, Mr. McAllister, how can r be y2? There's no number there. Well, don't panic. We'll just use it anyway. So what we're going to need to remember is the formula for slope, and we know that slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what we will be providing with ourselves is going to be a proportional relationship. And we also need to remember that slope is rise over run. So our slope is 3, but it'll be 3 over 1. We'll see that in a minute. So the first thing we need to do is remember that this is the slope, how to find slope, and then we're going to plug our values in. So we're going to say our slope is this formula, and we're going to use this information. Okay, so our slope is actually 3. So if the slope is 3, we're going to say that 3 is equal to y2 minus y1. So here we have r is our y2 value, r minus 4 over x2 minus x1, which is -6 minus -8. Okay. So now we are in a unique situation because we have all this stuff, but we're not quite sure what we need to do here. And so there's a variety of different things, but we're going to make it as simple as possible. Since slope is rise over run, we just currently see it as 3. So let's make it 3 over 1. Okay, so our first thing is going to make 3 over 1, so we're going to put the slope over 1. And this is only if it's not in fraction form already. If it's already in fraction form, we're home free. Because now I have a proportional relationship. Okay, if I rewrite this, let's rewrite this so that we can see it. I have 3 over 1 equals r minus 4 over -6 minus -8. Now we have a proportional scenario where we can just solve our proportion for r. So we're going to solve for r. Solve proportion for r. So to solve the proportion, you know that we need to cross multiply and divide. So we're going to cross multiply here and here. So we'll say 1 times r minus 4, and that's going to give us just r minus 4. Now here we can do two things. We can simplify this, or we can just show the multiplication as it comes. So let's just show the multiplication here. So we'll have 3 times the quantity, -6 minus -8. So we'll have 3 times -6 minus -8 here. And so before we go on, let's go ahead and simplify this. So we'll make it -6 plus -8. So now I will get r minus 4 equals 3, equals 3 times -6 plus 8 is 2. So this is r minus 4 equals 6. And then from here, I'm just going to simplify by adding 4 to both sides. And I find out that r equals 10. So That's going to be my answer. So my other ordered pair would be -6, comma 10. So what we're going to do is, because slope is rise over run, we're going to make it rise over run. Because if you do reduce 3 over 1, you just get 3. So we set up our proportional relationship and then solve it. And then at any point in time, we can reduce or simplify our scenario right here to make it a little bit easier to solve.